Kumyong. This one is, again, this is very just suggestion. I spend money for food, I spend money for. I would always say I spend money on. I spend money on clothes, I spend a lot of my money on food. On. For does not make a big difference. On sounds a little bit better. You said one of my friends' groups is high school friends. I understand you were saying friends without an apostrophe, but when you say it like that, it sounds like you're saying one of my friends with the apostrophe groups is high school friends. I would say one of my group of friends. Just if you phrase it that way, it's much easier to understand. One of my group of friends is my high school friends. One of my group of friends is my co-workers. One of my groups of friends. We gathered some money from each other. Gathered does not really work well with money. We put some money together. We pooled some money together. We threw some money together. We put some money together. This is easiest and probably most common. You said at the new workplace. You need to change the to my. And we usually just say at my new job. You know, workplace is really sounds like you're specifying the place. It's in Gangnam or what kind of building it's in. Just at my new job. And then the last one you said they're privacy things. Privacy is a noun, so you would say they're private things, not privacy. Suan, the first one, I hear this all the time. It makes me hard. It makes me hard. You cannot say that. It just sounds really strange to say it. It is hard for me. It is hard on me. It is difficult for me. It makes me frustrated. It makes me annoyed. You cannot say it makes me hard. The only time you could ever say that is the only way that would ever grammatically make sense is a dirty situation. So don't worry about that. You cannot say it makes me hard. Or you should not. I asked to me. I asked myself. Do I really want to do this? I ask myself, not I ask to me. Are you and then this one is again very common. Are you satisfied your job? Are you satisfied this? You need to use the word with. Are you satisfied with your job? Are you satisfied with that food? And then again with the word satisfied, you said they don't satisfy their job. You would say they don't satisfied with their job, but you would also change don't to they aren't satisfied with their job. They are not. I am not satisfied with. You said AlphaGo won, and then these two are kind of similar. AlphaGo won the Isedo. AlphaGo beat. Make sure you understand the difference between the word win and beat. And related, you said it makes our team defeat. Ferguson said it makes our team defeat. It made our team lose. In that instance, you would say lose. So make sure you understand the difference between lose, beat, and win. They beat us, we lost. And Chul, pronunciation-wise, you said scarcity. We would say scarcity. Scarcity, not scarcity. You said I read an article on the newspaper. Definitely in the newspaper. Hell Joseon syndrome debaters. The word debaters sounded a little bit strange. Debaters. The Hell Joseon syndrome supporters? Hell Joseon syndrome believers? Not debaters. I'm not exactly sure what word you would use because the Hell Joseon syndrome is the problem that's afflicting Korea today, right? You might just want to change the structure of it and say people who believe, you could believe in, or people who talk about Hell Joseon syndrome believe, people who know about Hell Hill-Joseon syndrome say, blah, blah, blah. If you compare other people's life to you, again, this was being kind of picky, but you compare them to you. You don't compare their life to you. You compare their life to your life, to yours. Exactly. And it will give more convenience. We will probably just say it will be more convenient. You don't really give convenience. It's not something that you give. Yeah. Any questions?